Is your dryer loud? Does it sound like it's about to take off into another universe? If so, stay tuned to find out what are the possible causes for this. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. If your dryer sounds like an old, used and abused rusty bearing, and here is a shove in the direction of fixing it to make it sound like brand new again. A complete video on how to take this dryer apart can be found in the description below. Once you get this far and start asking yourself, what am I doing with my life? Well, might as well continue. No turning back now. Spin these rollers. Make sure they spin. If they're stuck and not spinning, replace them. Spin this idler pulley. It also should spin. If it doesn't, replace it as well. Most Samsung dryers have a total of 4 rollers. The 2 that I just showed you, and then the other 2 are on the back side of the drum cover. Ding ding ding. Pro tip: if you find one that's bad, replace all 4. These rollers use what is called a glide bearing. What that means is just the roller glides on the shaft without using any kind of ball bearing. The rollers are held in place by a plastic retainer clip. Squeezing the retainer clip on both sides would be an easy way to release it. Once you've successfully removed your rollers, then it's time to clean your shaft. For this next step, I use a 500 grit sandpaper to perform a slight resurface on the shafts. I wouldn't use anything too coarse to avoid pitting of the shaft, as this could cause excessive noise of the dryer. Next step is to replace the idler pulley, which is held in by one Phillips head screw. Now, oftentimes in a Samsung dryer, this idler pulley also uses a glide bearing. However, there are upgraded versions of this pulley that have been outfitted with a ball bearing. I will add a picture of the part number for that pulley. Here it is. Grease should never be found in the dryer. If you see any, wipe it up. Idler pulley is secured in place with a small shoulder bolt, so be sure the shoulder of the bolt fits into the hole of the idler pulley when you secure it. Don't forget to reinstall the tension spring. And now, since I'm a firm believer in measure twice, cut once, I always double check my work. Plug it in. Bypass door switch. Hit power button. Hit start button. Listen for the noise. Like brand new.